Hey guys, my name is Panzanite and welcome back to our time. We went back into the forest navel, cleared out the Wallywogs, and got 3 new ship parts. Today, I believe, now they've kind of decided what we're going to do. I think we're going to go back into the forest navel, and I believe at this point some enemies will respawn, but that's not my main concern. But I'll kind of get more into that as we're going in there. Most of the enemies, including the Fireball Hog, most of the Shearwings, Shear Grubs, and potentially the bread bug, have all most likely respawned by now. However, where I'm going to go, and what I'm planning on doing today, is not actually going to be within that area. It's going to be where I blew up the wall on the last episode. But what I essentially need is a lot of yellow Pikmin. This is not completely necessary to have have a bunch of yellow Pikmin. However, this is the one and only time I probably will say this. Yellow Pikmin have a distinct advantage of what I'm planning on doing today. Specifically, I'm going for a boss. And yellow Pikmin will be arguably the best option to do to take on this boss. However, first I'm going to try to get as many flowers as I can before I actually go for a battle, just because it makes it a little bit easier for them to stay with me. Come on, guys. Alright, so they only have 1 leaf. That's fine. Alright, so today, have the Fireball Hogs respawn? Oh wow, they haven't. I thought they would have respawned by now. Actually, to be honest, the whole reason this yellow candy pot bud is here is actually a little bit of foreshadowing for the boss that you are going to face in, well, yeah, we're going to face in a minute. I think we can grab these red Pikmin just so we can have red Pikmin, and on top of that, they still kind of deal more damage, so it might be helpful if they do actually get a chance to attack, because it is very, very difficult to hit the boss with anything but yellow Pikmin. Because unlike most enemies, you can't actually charge Pikmin onto this boss. But enough being coy about this. As we can tell, there's a ship part right over there, and it's kind of enclosed in area. Let's go. As you see, it's kind of an arena. I'm gonna call them. Yeah, that's not what I want them to be because it's a little close. So that, however, if we step forward, we have a boss, the Beady Longlegs. It is a giant spider-like creature that can kill Pikmin with a stomp. This must say I advise yellow Pikmin because they can actually, since they can get thrown farther, they can latch onto the Beady Longlegs much easier whenever Beady Longlegs is actually farther, like it's not as close to the ground as it is now. I lost so many Pikmin and I don't care because we had a new ship part. The guard satellite. Deep space is filled with dangers. This automated satellite does its part to help guard both me and my spaceship. I'll sleep better at night once this little satellite is back on duty. That could have gone much better. To be honest, it could have gone a lot better. However, I went against play. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh gosh. I'm gonna kill so many Pikmin right now. Sorry, I had concentration mode for a minute. I had to be quiet. I lost so many Pikmin right now. My death count is gonna go so high right now. But it's fine because I believe aside from that, yellow Pikmin have limited uses. The only other place I can think that they can be useful is one ship part in particular that's in this area, as well as I think a couple ship parts maybe in the next area. I think one is in particular in the next area. But I digress. You can put all the Pikmin I have right now in my squad up. I'm gonna give it a second so that all numbers can kind of There we go. I'm gonna bring out, I think I'm gonna bring out 30. 30 reds. Let's see, I'll bring out, no, I can bring out four. I can bring out more than that. I'm gonna give it a minute. I'm gonna put all these other Pikmin up, or at least most of them. Because the part I'm planning thinking of is probably not gonna get it right now. Guard Satellite. This has protected me from space pirates many, many times. I've recovered 12 out of 30 parts, increasing Dolphin's capabilities. My search can now cover a wider area. And with that, the Dolphin repairs itself one more time. And now it looks a little bit more like it was in the beginning, except for a few missing parts. So I think I'm gonna put all the other Pikmin back up that I have, and then I'm just gonna leave these Pikmin in the ground. I don't really care if I get them today or not. Let's give it a second. I'll bring out more blues. Yeah, I'll bring 40. That'd be fine. I thought it'd be quicker. Oh well. Let's see. So now I believe. Is there any more ship parts in this immediate area? There's two over here. I'm not gonna bother with that one, I don't think, right now. So yeah, I think I'll stick with what I'm planning on doing. I guess I can. Don't really need to have any more flowers, I guess, at this point. So we head this way. And now we go through the gate that we destroyed recently. This last episode. And we have these fire geysers. Just kind of charge Pikmin up to the wall so that they won't have, so none of the blue Pikmin will get burned. So what I need to do now, I'm just gonna keep everyone with me right now instead of building that bridge. So what I'll do, as you see, there's a, not how I wanted to be split up, but that works. So now you see there's a ship port in the water. Red Pikmin can't get it. However, it will be dangerous for the blue Pikmin to get back. I found my analog computer. This computer conveys a kind of vague data that falls outside the range of 1s and 0s. Actually, to be honest, it's a little bit too vague, so it isn't very helpful. So what you need to do is, so the only solution is to bring the blue Pikmin, get the analog computer out of the water, or at least enough so that none of the red Pikmin that will actually get it will fall. Will fall within the water. So now we actually have to put some red Pikmin onto here, so they'll go through the fire and not get burned. Alright. I'll take the red Pikmin now and I'll go over here. Actually, I think I'll have all the red Pikmin take this, because I don't want to build that bridge yet, because I'm afraid that I'll have too many Pikmin out and about and I'll lose too many today. Also, as a side note, if you throw Pikmin down there, they will die. So be kind of careful. Oh, another iridescent split beetle. I think I'll leave that one alone for now. Also, red candy pop bud. That's kind of there in case you didn't bring any red Pikmin with you and you needed the red Pikmin for getting the analog computer. It's very helpful that there are candy pop buds in the forest navel that kind of helps you take care of a few things. So I think now I can go up. Oops. I can go up this water geyser, and as eventually all it does is once their water can come up through there now, after the Pikmin have unclogged it, Olimar can go up the geyser. However, Pikmin themselves cannot go up there, which is why there's generally a little stick somewhere around the area. I found my #1 Ionium jet. Unfortunately, this puts out a slightly odoriferous exhaust, but it does propel me to escape velocity in an instant. This is just a small price to pay for such performance. And you can see there's also another bomb rock area over here. And as a side note, probably won't do it right now, because I don't think I technically need bomb rocks anymore. However, if you ever want to come here for bomb rocks, and you ran out in the other place, you can come here, build this stick up, and the Pikmin with the bomb rocks will actually go up there without dropping their bomb rocks and without exploding other Pikmin. Analog computer. This strengthens the outward emotions of the Dolphin's computer. While it does make the computer smart, it also makes it quick to anger. It's just like my boss. I've now recovered 13 out of 30 parts. If I find just 16 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. In other words, get all but one ship part. This means what it is. Which means we're getting closer and closer to the end of the game. And we're only on day 7 of that. I think we're making really good progress. It probably would have taken a lot slower progress if I wasn't being so reckless all the time. It's kind of honest about that. I'm pretty reckless every now and then. But no, it's like at first you kind of play, you kind of are on edge. Like, I'll kind of explain in a minute. Number 1, Ionium Jet. If this is damaged, I'll be in dire straits. I will have to run a system check as soon as I can. And I recovered 14 out of 30 parts, and find just 15 more. I should to increase my ship's capabilities. And then, anyway, as I was saying, it's the first time I played this, I was very, very cautious, and I would treasure every single Pikmin's life. I need to run this for a minute. Pretty much treasure all of them. And if I lose any of them, I'd try to get those lives back, plus much more. And it came out to a certain point where I had hundreds of each Pikmin, when I really didn't need to. But I think I feel like it's kind of how it is at first. Like you kind of want to have more than you really need, just in case something bad goes wrong, because you don't really know what's going to happen. You don't really know the area. However, once you kind of know the area, you're kind of more reckless that you know where to get Pikmin, where you would need them, and how many you really would need. And I like to say somewhere over 100. I think while I'm doing that, I think I'm going to go back and grab. Let's see, is there any more ship part? Oops, I keep doing that. No, get one more ship part out in the distance. So I think what I might do, I will actually go back and grab some more blue and yellow Pikmin, because I need all 3 of them to actually be able to. Well, I don't need. See, I don't need red. Yes, I do. I need red to take them back, but I think on the way there, I don't really need them. However, they're just helpful for right now. I say I want to need. I don't need 30. I think I need 20. I'll get 20 yellows. I don't need many blues. I think I'll get 25 blues. Just in case. And I'll head on out and kind of meet up with the red Pikmin there. Say, pretty much need all 3 Pikmin types. I don't remember. You guys saw that too, right? You guys visibly saw that the Pikmin got pushed down by the bridge, right? Was it just me? Okay. See, that's kind of an example of the crushing glitch, where Pikmin will be pushed down. It's very annoying. It's not gonna get everyone to get on this bridge. Kind of speeds it up tremendously. It should take a few more seconds. It's kind of amazing to see the difference between what a few Pikmin can do and a really big number like 70 or 80. Like, you can definitely tell, especially when it's 100. When it's 100, it goes so quickly. That's kind of amazing. I don't think I'll be able to get the ship part, but if I'm able to get it at least down here to ground level, I should be okay. Almost done. Just one more, I think. Yep. Alright. So now what I'll do, I'll come over here, I'll separate them, and I'll bring both the yellow and the blue with me. I'll put a few blue in the water because there is a geyser over there that's clogged up. Here it is. I'll separate him once more, and I'll bring the yellow Pikmin up here with me. And go over to the geyser, and I'll go up to the geyser. Don't go over there. And we have a new ship part. Be very careful because sometimes there have been times I've actually overshot and undershot. I believe it takes 15, but I wanted to be safe at 20 because I wasn't 100% sure. 15. I found my Libra. My daughter gave this to me. It's named after my astrological sign. My sweet little girl. I wonder what she's doing right at this moment. Alright, now before they go off, actually, I really don't want to actually end the episode really early, but I might have to. We'll kind of see how it goes. But yeah, I can just, when it gets done here, I'll just grab all the red Pikmin and go on there. Oops. Oh, it's not gonna work. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end the day early, which might result in a shorter episode. However, I don't want to actually go off and try to get the Pikmin part of the way through and possibly have the yellow and blues burn, resulting in much more deaths. So I apologize, this is kind of a short episode, but it's kind of a reason for this. However, regardless, today's been a very productive day, just like last episode was. No, see, I'm still surprised that none of the enemies respawned, because I thought they would have respawned by now. Maybe I'm going through this quicker than I expected, so that may be why it's throwing me off a little bit. "7 days, Simpact. I have managed to increase the range of the dolphin. Looking from the dolphin's portal as it launches ever higher into the sky, I see a vast wetland in the deepest parts of the forest. I shall call it the Distant Spring. I can begin my exploration of it tomorrow. For now, I must sleep." Zamaya lost Really? Really? Only 27? Only 20? Wow. Okay, sorry, I sound really surprised, but I kind of am because I thought I lost a little bit more than that. I thought it would have been closer to 40 or something. But I guess I'm fine with this? Question mark? Because you can see how low you can see all the ones that died with mostly the yellows. Maybe like 1 death from the red, maybe 2. Blue kind of died a little bit somewhere. Oh yeah, because that was the bridge. But anyway, with that done, we're now able to explore a new area. So I believe we'll be heading off into the Distant Spring on the next episode. So have a nice day, and I'll catch you back here later.